Yeah, World War II channel's fantastic, isn't it? I've watched so much of that. I just watched one of their videos today, actually. It's really interesting watching the start of the Russian campaign, or the Soviet campaign, as the Germans invade. And they're already, although the Germans have made huge progress, I wasn't quite so aware of the logistical problems that the Germans ran into so early on in that conflict. Like, just trying to supply the front, and that most of their supplies were horse-drawn, which is clearly a weak point. Okay, you guys all just hold your own down there. The ships come in. This should now give me naval support. Yes, it is doing shore bombardment. What's it reducing things? So it's reducing their attack by 25%. Look at the defense. That's more like it. Although I am struggling a bit. Yep. Yep, units are slowly retreating out. But if they have to attack across a sea there, then we should be fine. Especially with this going on. This might actually stop them being able to cross. I don't know. We'll find out. But I'm happy for my units to take a hammering and then, you know, they can safely retreat. In fact, let's just... we don't want them to keep running into that. They've done the job. The idea was just to get there and... you stop. Just dig in, recover. That's fine. If they try to attack across there, I don't think it's going to go well for them. What I might do though is just have this on here, and then we can cycle troops in and out if we need to, if they need to rest and recuperate. As long as everything gets out safely, it's fine. And we'll just put the tanks just down there, spread them out a bit. I could maybe put some troops on there, couldn't I, really? Some planes. Have we got anything? I've got a few ground attack aircraft. Is that what we're creating? We are producing those, aren't we? Yeah, the carrier-borne one. No, I am not. I think... Oh, no, because I decided I wasn't going to produce the carrier-borne ones that I didn't need to. Because I'm not going to generally station them on carriers. I'm going to have my ground attack aircraft on land. I think that was my plan. Hey, unseated XX official, how's it going? Yeah, I love the World War II channel, the way that they do cover everything. I love their because they were behind the Great War channel as well, like you said, and I learned so much from that I didn't know. Like here in the UK, we don't learn a lot about the Eastern Front and World War I history. It's not really taught specifically. There's not a lot of detail on it. A lot of the books don't cover it, and I learned so much about that from that channel, and it was absolutely fascinating. Loved studying that. Supply situation is... it's not too bad. It's hopefully improving. They should be well dug in. But as long as there's no plans to attack across here, I'm quite happy with that. So we can work. We've drawn a load of troops out. 14 divisions away from the front elsewhere. Did these lot never get in? That's a real shame. I thought they were going to definitely get in there. I mean, it's still looking possible, but... Never mind. It's not like I need to push anywhere. It's just an opportunity when it arises. You can assume you can't get many kamikaze ace pilots. If someone came along and claimed to be a kamikaze ace, I would probably question them. That's quite a spurious claim to make, I think. Nothing going on around here. What have we got here? We've got Germans. The Germans are fighting. The Germans have sent panzer divisions to help out. I knew that tripartite pact made... they're not actually involved in this war, are they? They shouldn't be. So how does that work? Did they just declare war anyway? Nope, not a war with Germany. Are they volunteers? I don't remember seeing anything about volunteers coming over. Not enough... oh, not enough manpower or equipment. The manpower in situation is looking a lot healthier now. Yay, we're in! That's what we wanted. And then from there... We kind of want to push everything into there. Just push in, straight in. And we should be able to make that that movement. I'm going to nick a division from there to help out. And one from there. We're going to go directly in. That's also looking weak. It's not that, let's say, it's not that I particularly want to push areas a lot, but sweet opportunities. So, we've got other plans afoot now. We've got these guys. They're not fully trained. We want to bring them to... I don't know if I can feed them here. I'll bring them to Nagasaki. And I'll set them into training as well. We might as well get some training. I don't think I'll get them trained all the way up, but we'll put them in there. I'll lock them in Pacific garrisons because their duty, when this works, the Strike South Doctrine. We're going to demand Indochina. I could do with getting this treaty with Siam going first, actually. We should probably... I don't want to justify a war goal. We shall... Oh, where can I improve? Improve relations. Send. We'll just get in relations improved with those guys first. Invite them to faction. That will help. If I have to send an army over there. Right, so that's all sorted itself out quite nicely. The supply situation isn't quite there. We're still building the... I don't think I need these coastal forts. I'm going to knock one down. So, well, I'm not knocking one down. I'm just reducing the amount being built. Never a bad idea to have coastal forts on an important port. But I think the supply base is suddenly more important. How are we off for resources? So I need aluminium and rubber. I'm going to trade some aluminium. It's not the best situation yet. Should I trade with America? I mean, I've got loads of convoys. Soviet Union. I'll trade with America. Because I can get that easily. Just one. I don't mind trading away a civilian factory. That's what I'm building them for. It's easier for me to get resources that way at the moment. I think it's more of a friendship treaty than outright military aid from the Axis. I'm not quite sure, because I thought they would have to declare war to actually be involved in the fighting. And I also thought they might have sent volunteer forces, but it doesn't look like that's the case either. So this is looking interesting now. Did we stay put there? We did. We've got troops there. That's okay. It's always nice to look for an opportunity to get an encirclement, but they look like they've sorted things out. We didn't get knocked back, did we? That was... No, I think that was what we had. That was what we took. Take those two. That guy's knackered. Let's push him on. And then there's our potential. Let's go straight through there. Right, as you can see, it's starting to extend the front a little bit. Get them all in, and then it's possible we could swoop around, but it's probably more likely we'll just try and... I might just have enough troops there to do that. It'll be stretching things a bit. Yeah, there's not much benefit to just trading one for one. I'll end up taking too many casualties, but... Okay, this is fine. The fuel's a bad state. We've got the industry research, which is nice. We're in 39. Construction's good. Factory output, we'll go for that. Try and get the factory output a bit higher. Right, these guys, you may as well go back to base. I need to get that fuel situation sorted. And they will eat up a lot. Also, I wonder... I'd like to see if this attack kicks off once this changes. We've got the first of the new army coming there. Is that correct? Or have they just handed me those? No, it's 24 divisions still to be made. So they've just handed those over, I think. What template are they using? A good one. I mean, it's a fair template, that. I don't mind that at all. So where could these guys be used? We may as well add them into the front line. Up here? Oh, actually... 18 down here. Right, let's let's get them travelling to... Let's go to here to start with. And then bring them into Shanghai. Cool. Reinforcements. They're not the best, but they will do the job. And they'll hold that line. So what happened? Oh, we're nearly in. Excellent. We're nearly in. Hopefully reinforcements coming. We're getting cock-blocked a bit. Who's that? Soviet Union sending reinforcements to China. Or, well, volunteers. What's that say? Oh, that's him. That's fine. And, yeah, that cavalry was just... I was using them to scoot around just to reinforce. I think I'll actually join the proper cavalry army now. So he can move back out. We've got this bend here. I'm in no push... No rush to push this, I think. Germans are going for it. Let them. If they want to push the Chinese, they can go for it. So we're in here. We're going to get counter-attacked, clearly. Can we just push straight through? I do have people coming. I maybe don't have enough. I need 3 divisions to be able to go down there to cut these off. Let's send one more. If I can do it, I can surround these and we can cut these off from the inside. And that would be a worthwhile move. That'll work well. Toots, toots. Thanks for the follow. Where are we going? Toots, you weren't by any chance the same Toots that made a YouTube video on an Audio-Technica microphone, were you? Because I remember when I was looking at microphone reviews to get ideas of what to try out, there was a guy. Which microphone was it? Maybe it wasn't Audio-Technica. Was it I don't know. It was an MD421 or something. I'm probably thinking of somebody completely else. I'm sure they used that or a similar username though. Not you? Okay. I was going to say if you did, thanks, but. Okay, we're gonna. This is going to be risky because I'm going to have 1 division in each space holding on, with the potential for them to be cut off. And also, it's going to be difficult to try and break out of. But I mean, I'm defending good terrain, and if we can get through, we're going to go straight there. Drop 1 guy off and go straight there. That's the plan. It's to rush through, and we can capture this. Fuel's back. Fuel's good. Yeah, I thought so. I thought so. Okay, let's send the reinforcements in here, quick. Screw the fuel, you know. Screw the fuel. The ships are coming back out. I didn't realise that those Marines would be so weak there. I mean, I thought their defences would be amazing. They're getting so many penalties for coming over against forts and the naval crossings and everything else. Yeah, let's just leave them out. That should really put it in my favour. They're attacking a fort. They've got a shore bombardment. Look at there. That's made all the difference. We just really don't want to lose that situation. That would be very bad. Direct ground support. Well, it would help. I don't really have... I kind of like leaving my air experience ports from points for improving fighters and stuff. We'll save those. I didn't think that would be such a dangerous push there. I thought they'd get absolutely minced attacking across the straits. Anyway, we've got enough reinforcements, but how are they doing that? I mean, I have enemy air superiority. Or they have superiority, rather. That's just reducing my defense a bit, but in that attack versus that defense, that shouldn't even be an issue. Surely, not when I'm dug in so well. It seems to be taking an awful lot of cohesion damage. This is why I thought I might need to cycle units in and out. I've had to do this before. It takes a lot of micromanaging as they just continually attack to wear down your cohesion and throw more troops in. Yours go out, you let them recover, you send them back in. It takes quite a bit of effort. You've always wanted to have a crack at this game. Now you've watched you play it for 30 minutes, think you'll stick with Total War Warhammer 2. This does take a bit of getting into, Forceful Hemorrhoid. Have a look at Quill 18's tutorial series if you fancy having a go. Because I put off buying this game because for that reason. I thought it's going to be somewhat overwhelming to try and get into. Or so I thought. Yeah, you carry on. You come down here, fella. Keep moving. Actually, just get there. That'll do. Whoa, just... Nope, not through there, not through there. Not through the enemy lines. Go this way. But yeah, it's one of those things you have to bite the bullet and slowly learn. And I've been playing it 7 months now. And there's still new stuff I learn about it, which is always cool. Okay, there's a lot of divisions just turned up here. I think my breakout attempt should probably stop, because look what's coming. Yeah, stop. In fact, retreat. Let them have this. We'll retreat back. I don't mind them fixing up their front line again. We'll just go back and have a nice, easy front line there. This is what I need to knock these armies out. I need to pull their forces away. Look, you can see there. Okay, I see a fantastic opportunity to smash them here. It's really risky. It involves landing the Marines behind there. It's not worth it for 7 divisions. It could go horribly wrong. Yeah, that's what's happened. I'm going to put those back in port and see if we can distract 10 divisions away from these again. Oh, God. Oh, God. Retreat everywhere, retreat. That's okay, that's holding now. I don't want to lose the port. I don't care about the rest of this. Nice, this is what we wanted, the Strike South Doctrine. So we go for the alliance with Siam. A faction leader exists, the focus will cancel. They just get an event, so it's not necessarily that they will guarantee to agree to this. That would have been nice. How's this army doing in training? It's nearly there. Yeah, that would have been nice. That would have been a really nice ability. But here they come again. That might just pull all them divisions away. Yeah, I didn't fancy doing this weak thrust down here with suddenly another 10 or 11 divisions coming in to reinforce them. That would it would result in me getting cut off more than likely. They're retreating out because it's a very weak salient here. I mean, that's not particularly great, but if we have to retreat back, we've lost nothing in that. Nothing that I can live without. What's it giving me? Giving me 2 units here. Alright, cool. Okay, well, you're up there, so you may as well join those guys. How are we doing for resources? So have I got... it's just rubber. That's fine. So production will hopefully start building up on the aircraft. We've got some spare naval bombers. Don't really have a lot of use for them at the moment. I have to keep an eye on this because they will eventually just wear the cohesion down on my guys. It's crazy how this works, but it does. That if you just keep throwing division after division in constantly without ever letting the defenders have a let up, even though the attackers are getting absolutely marmalised, the defenders will just eventually... I suppose it sort of equates to them running out of ammunition or food and water or whatever else and having to withdraw or just being generally disorganised. So I can see the sense in it, but at the rate of losses that the attackers are taking, they shouldn't be able to just be thrown back in quite as fast as they are, I think. No, I'm just playing the AI, so it's just bots. Italy pursues closer bonds with Germany. The trouble with multiplayer games in this, oh, Italy joined the Axis, is that it tends to stop feeling like a World War II game as people make the cheesy, overpowered units and formations and using tactics, and it feels more like, I don't know, a real-time strategy of Space Marines and stuff. And you'll see that a lot of multiplayer lobbies have actually implemented so many rules to try and stop players behaving like that. It's a lot of effort, but I just like playing against the AI. I like playing new nations with new challenges. That's what I enjoy the most. So we've just knocked that last little attack off, which is good. They're not going for it straight away, so maybe. But I think they'll soon pick up cohesion and come back in. That's what I think is going to happen. Are we all right? We're out of this. We're good. We're going to have a much shorter perimeter to defend. We'll let them do what they will. We'll take a little look around for opportunities. They're attacking there. Does it help me to push forward? What's the terrain like? It's better for defense. Go on, I've got 5 divisions there. They should be able to overwhelm that one, so it's a better defensive position I'm taking. We'll take that. See, that's potentially a really weak spot because it can be attacked by all of these. It's hill terrain, so it does help, but it's held on, so I'm happy to leave them there. We must have inflicted a lot of casualties. 1.6 million on China. So yeah, 10 times. Plus all this extra stuff as well. Manpower's looking good again. We just need to get our industry up to scratch now. Yeah, look, we've pulled, because this attack is available, we've pulled a load of enemy divisions over. We're now just building this naval port here to get supplies in. That's kind of crucial, actually. But building doesn't take place while somewhere's under attack, so got to remember that. What are you, submarines? Doing nothing. We could potentially put the subs back out. I don't think they'll find much, to be honest. If I select that. Well, they've done a bit of work. We need to start thinking about the Navy, but I want to try and get this land war with China won, or at least secured. Yep, units out of supply down here. That's why we're building the naval base, to try and bring more supplies in. They're not out of supply. They just have a... they're at 89%, so it's fine. So they take a slight attrition penalty, but we are working on that one. In fact, I'm going to deploy the fleet. Ah, excellent. We've got the new guns researched. What should we go for next? We're in June. We are making light tanks. It would make sense to make better light tanks. So let's work that up. And I'll throw in... Oh, can I not throw in 100 XP for this? I can't. Never mind. When we can, though, we can spend some of that XP on better tanks. Not that my tanks are doing a lot. I don't really have the industrial capacity to take advantage of them at the moment. Again, something we've got to work on. Better military equipment. Wow, that takes a big hit to production whilst they're working on the new models. Right, off we go again. Yeah, we'll get this stopped so we can get this naval base finally finished. There we go. The fleet comes out, the fuel goes down. How's this situation? Right, okay, we can, again, pull back from here. I'm happy for these lot to retreat. I don't want to get cut off, that's the thing. If we're in here, it's a lot more secure, but... again, shorter perimeters. Put one division into there. This is just a distraction at the moment. Until we get Indochina from the French. What's kicked off? We're in June, by the way. What's kicked off in Europe? Nothing. As far as I can tell, nothing has kicked off. Can I send a military attaché over here? No, not yet. I'd like to see what's going on over there. Meanwhile, we've got... Oh, excellent. Our new army is forming. I shall put a general... There's another infantry general here. Having said that, I mean, with an attack... Well, maybe I won't attack too much with these. Oh, there's one. Commando out of supply. He'll go through. What's he got? Skirmisher paratroopers. Oh, that would be very good for an out of supply guy. But I don't think Japan ever ends up with paratroopers, so... We'll go with skirmisher. I don't think I'll ever plan to use paratroopers. We will train that army up as they form. This one is nearly fully trained, which is excellent. I know, the fuel situation's bad. I could split that fleet in half. But the good thing is, by put them out, I get shore bombardment bonuses. Once they're here, it looks like it blocks entirely the chance for those guys to attack across that strait. So I am quite happy with that. Let's take a look at what my air force is up to and where they're positioned. Could do with a little airport down here. These are just naval bombers, aren't they? Yeah, I don't think they're achieving much there. So let's take them off that and just put them on training orders. What have we got here? See, this front has moved a bit, but they are working there. So we've got some ground support and some old carrier fighters. That's fine. They were... Same again. They're doing well. They're doing good. Oh, they're regular fighters. Okay. Yeah, we don't have... I'm not building regular fighters. I decided to put everything into just carrier craft, apart from the ground support. Just to make production a bit more streamlined. And we are missing out on tactical bombers. I'll get a factory onto them at some point. How's this going? Excellent, the port's coming along. Got a few more levels. And we should start to see... Yes, that supply situation has improved nicely. What about infrastructure? I don't know if I need to worry about infrastructure here. The whole lot's at 2 out of 10. Yeah, I might do if we're going to bring supplies in through there ever. I'll put it up to 5. Again, this isn't a priority thing, so that's all right. I wouldn't mind putting an airport in here as well. Oh, I don't know. Will it build it? Will it? It should build it within here, right? Again, not exactly priority, but they are quick to build. Okay. The plan is working nicely. Fuel's looking better. That one's all right. Another guy up there for that army. This one is coming on nicely. It's nearly finished. Excellent. Excellent. Let's have a think. I mean, this is holding. Are they still ordered to retreat? They are. I'm happy for them to pull back. And we just lose that. It's no great... No, they're all mountains. That's fine. Let them throw their men to their deaths on my front line. Meanwhile, we are planning the big plot over here. It's going to rely on these lot in Bangkok actually coming on board. How far are we off? Quite a way. I think we speed up now, though. This one would be quite easy to knock out. I think Yunnan would go quite fast. We'll have to see how fast we can get the army across here. If we can get them... If we can get this alliance first... I mean, it'd be great just having an alliance. It's like more troops on our side. But we'll be able to get our army positioned here. So when we demand Indochina, we can go straight up to the border. And I think we should probably try and knock these guys out. Toots, thanks for the 50 bits. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you. Let's have a look. Oh, this doesn't look good. Reinforcements down there, please. This is why I need to get this shortened, I think. And these are also, by the way, these are weaker divisions. These are just like garrison divisions. Although they've seen so much fighting here, they are legendary garrison divisions. Yeah, he's got some good stats. He's worked up quite nice. When I get... I think when I get infantry equipment spare, I'll probably upgrade all these to full infantry divisions, because I'm quite proud of those chaps. They've done a good job. Suddenly, we have stacks of artillery. Where's all that come from? I guess we got things built that we wanted to, eh? So that means we have enough spare. We can go into our division designer. We can edit this one. We can put that support artillery back in. Can't we? Yes, we can. That automatically, yes, I need to retrain them now. But that'll just give them a bit more bite in the attack. I'd love to put engineers in as well, but we are still short on that. Trucks, planes, everything else. We're managing better for these. Oh, I'll tell you what I do need to do.